About Onikudaki today, we want to do some variations or some Henka, as it is called in Japanese, or some ways of how to use that or how to combine it. So Ricardo comes in and he is attacking me up with a jab, and I use box technique number 3. And what I don't like in this situation is my arm goes under him to use the technique and I'm free. Ricardo could punch me now with his left hand. So what I can do from this situation, I turn and go into a Gosha Dori. I switch into the next technique, or I just turn and do something else like I show here. I go under and I turn into the Gosha Dori as said before. So I have a barrier, his arm in between him and me. And I can bring him down and secure him on the floor. So once more slow, I go under and I change into the Gosha Dori and bring him down. Another nice variation is against the combination of jab and cross, maybe more realistic. And the first punch I block with a umote like that. That's the way our beginners are learning it, and the block is stopping right in front of his face. And now comes the second punch, and again I do a uchiuke, and from there I can go into the umote onikudaki very nicely. 1, 2, I follow his arm. Once more, I follow, punch him, and go into the lock. So now I can also grab his muscle or his jacket. Yeah, and from here I go into the joint lock and also can proceed into the Gosha Dori. So now comes the next variation. I go to this position and I still have the Onikudaki and control him that way. Kick his back with my knee, drop him to the floor and control him. Can dislocate the shoulder here, or I just turn him onto his belly. I can compress here his kidney with my left knee and mobilize his spine, so to say. So once more slow, I secure his arm, I go over and also can come to this kind of a neck crank, or like it's a shimewaza, and I control his arm, bring him down, and have here both arms, and could cuff him up now like that. This is a nice combination. So as we showed before, try to do this from such punching combinations, and you go into the joint lock. Also possible, you secure the arm, the right arm like I show here, and I step behind him because now my body is securing his right arm. Now here it's quite difficult to fall for him, and you just dislocate the arm or you throw him with a hip throw to the front. So once more, 1, 2, I secure the arm, step behind him, and now we show it from another angulation so you see better. So he tries to extend his arm, so I follow him and go and throw him backwards. 1, 2, I go low, I stand behind him, I secure both feet, foot control, and he is extending his arm, and I go here into a Kata Ikomi. I go low and push him upwards on his elbow. What happens sometimes with Onikudaki, what I see as a typical beginner's mistake, is when you pull up the arm like that, because here you lose the opponent. Yeah, because he's standing tall and straight in his balance, and he can attack again. Yeah, he's open, no kosushi, no broken balance, and he can attack. So Here, when this happens, he pulls up his arm. I follow, I go under and come to a Soto Kata Guruma and can use that as a lever to throw him. 1, 2. I want to do that, but he pulls up the arm and I go under and can pull him up or also break the arm in a swift motion. This is quite typical. So I'm in the Onikudaki now and I pull his elbow and I fall backward into a kind of a temakura. That's a variation of temakura actually. So once more, 1, 2, I set up the Onikudaki and I pull him a bit and I drop myself and there is the temakura and can secure the arm. Also can right here the muscle. It's also not so pleasant for him with my shin bone. Or can manipulate his fingers like that. And also quite good way to control a person on the floor. Here you have nice variations and combinations of techniques. Try that. Use a training partner who is flexible in the shoulders and who knows how to fall, because otherwise this can be quite dangerous. So, for sure you don't want to miss such nice techniques, such cool videos, so subscribe to our channel, hit the bell, and leave a nice comment and a thumb up. We always appreciate it, and have fun in training.